Where to first?
We could take care of any lingering business in the realms.
Or investigate those pieces of Asgard?
Either way, we're with you, brother. Lunda also mentioned there's going to be a get-together to honor Brock's memory at Rab's Tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
Hello. Testing. It's probably too loud. I don't care. Yay! Well, damn. Okay, cool. Where the fuck are we? Okay. Alright, yeah, cool. We're back in a video game. Probably it's been like a few days.
There are still signs of the world serpent all over the lake. But we saw him disappear at Ragnarök.
That could only mean the legend was true all along. That blow from Thor sent Jormungandr straight back in time. A younger Jormi, fresh from Jotunheim, who would grow into the serpent we know.
When we first met the snake, you said that he found Atreus familiar. Perhaps they met in Jotunheim.
Perhaps so, brother. We'll have to ask the lad for that story when we next see him.
Great. Yeah, well, since it's been a few days, and the last time I ended the stream, I said I'd like research some ways to like tips and stuff to like find the collectibles and all the trophies, and I did do that, and I got some guides here, some very similar to like Alien Isolation. I followed like a step-by-step guide for each mission on that one, and I kind of have the same thing going right here. There's like a very descriptive fucking guide on PlayStation Profiles or whatever it's called about each collectible. So yeah, and first of all, let me do this. I'm just gonna do this because I don't care. So I want to try this on the easiest difficulty here, like going through the collectibles. I want to see how it is with Give Me Story. Change of story from last check. Oh, hold on. Okay, well, I'll do that. I'll save first, then I'll do that. How about that? And then what if I try this? Whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna try it on the least difficulty here, because I don't play the game for the difficulty. I just want to explore, have fun, and, you know, do all that. So, yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to do. The second thing... Damn. The second thing I wanted to do is...
Where to first?
Oh my god.
We could take care of any lingering business in the realms.
Or investigate those pieces of Asgard?
Either way, we're with you, brother. Lunda also mentioned there's going to be a get-together.
Epilogue, huh? Alright, looks like I'll clear this, this... Wait a minute.
To honor Brock's memory. Rab's tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
I should really pause when I talk. See, anyway, what I was saying. According to the guide here, it goes realm by realm, because apparently that's the quickest way to do things, and after I read it, it's pretty in detailed, so I think I'll do that too. I like that idea. Even though I said, like last stream, that I went, like, just by collectible, not by, like, realm and all that. But yeah, so I'm gonna do something different for this game. That can be the last game's thing. This game, I'm just gonna do realm by realm, like the guide says here. So yeah, in the first game I had a video guides to help. This time I have a written guide, just like an Alien Isolation, basically. And we start out in a Svartalfheim here, and it's a big realm, so it'll probably take a while to get out of that. Oh, and also apparently we can go to Jotunheim after the game, which is cool, I guess. It's a little weird because that was like the Atreus only area, but now we're going here as Kratos, and so it'll be cool to hear what he has to say about all that. And I know Angerboda and Fenrir are there too, so that we can probably see them. Interesting. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is get the wreckage in this Midgard place, since firstly we're already in Midgard, and this is the epilogue, so like it'd be good to do it. After this,
Mimir, there's something I wanted to ask you about. Hildisvini told me about your visit to secure Hel's army, but was reluctant to elaborate when it came to negotiating with Frasfelder.
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Mia, what exactly did you promise the large bird?
Oh, nothing too horrifying. It's just that she'd like to retire. Retire?
Hel's eagle wants to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be Hel?
Apparently so. She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become Hel, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless. Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she were to leave without a replacement?
Complete chaos, yes.
Well, I'm sorry I asked.
Trying to
It's
find
strange.
it so my phone
There are still signs of the world
won't
serpent
like
all over the
go into
lake.
sleep mode.
But we saw him disappear at Ragnarök.
This.
Never mind that. Time to fight. Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost.
See that man.
Sigil magic to break through their shield! Skilfa! The rider heals it now!
It's so good. I'm so glad I dodged. Or so annoying how the enemies take forever
Well, if
to
there's
finish
more
their
of these
attacks.
Asgard fragments out there, the Einherjar will continue to be a nuisance for the realms.
Only if we do nothing. The realms will never heal if they remain.
How many more?
Only one way to find out.
Alright, so there's that. That didn't take long at all. More? 100 minutes. Yeah, there is a Norner chest here. Since we're here, I might as well do it, right? Needs a torch. Once we're here, am I seriously this fucking horrible at this game? I just didn't notice that. Be for real, dude. Be so effing FR. Works for me. Hell yeah. Genuinely no idea how I didn't see that before.
Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
Brother, about the oracles of your lands, would you say they manipulated events? Did they have an agenda?
I do not doubt they held their own interests first.
But enough of that for now.
It's still lame that they can't have, whatever it's called. Like these conversations. Off the boat or the sled.
When Jormungandr attacked Thor in Asgard, it seemed personal somehow. But there's no way they could have met before that, is there?
I've been pondering that, and I have a theory. We know the lad spent his time in Jotunheim learning soul magic. Perhaps the serpent figured in.
You mean Atreus placed some other giant soul into him? Someone who already hated Thor to begin with?
Exactly! Though that doesn't narrow it down much, I grant you. I wonder if Yorm even remembers after all this time who he once was.
I was gonna say, the only reason I'm visiting Sindri's house to see if I can do this.
Forget about eating the realm.
Hello! Good to see the chimes working as intended.
Hello, Ratatoskr.
Hello, Master Kratos. What you've accomplished for these realms is truly something. Rest assured, good Master Brock would be, even if only to express it in his love language. But he is terrible.
Yes.
Now, there is one rather... The detonation of Asgard shook, dislodging a great number of... I thought you might wish... My little way of saying thank you.
You are welcome.
Yeah, so that's probably for, getting to stuff like Jotunheim and all that place. Can't talk to them. I guess it's like, to come back every so often. Yeah, get stuff from Ratatoskr, I think, after this, right? I don't know. Cool, so yeah, that's just for unlocking Jotunheim. Obviously, use Asgard, but that is not around anymore, apparently. Nothing to do in Helheim, apparently. Oh, fun. Yeah, so we're first going to Svartalfheim. I don't remember if there's a side quest to do here for trophies or whatever, but you'll probably see that in the guide, of course. So yeah, and I think we have to go all the way south to basically where we first started. What was that? Undiscovered. Oh well.
What's in Svartalfheim?
We still have unfinished business there. I helped construct some mining rigs throughout the bay. Part of my non-violent attempt at bringing the dwarves to heel.
Why am I not surprised?
And what else? We still have to find Durlin's missing hammer.
Lead the way.
Alright. So we're first here, and yeah, this will probably be like Alien Isolation where I have to stop every so often to look. So the very first collectible we have is one of Odin's ravens, but it looks like we already got that. As soon as you enter this region, walk forward, then look on at the rock on the left path to find this raven. We already got that. Artifact. Get on the boat just ahead and keep aiming north. You will land near a road blocked by water geysers. These guys will be frozen through the eggs. Freeze the first, then look right, freeze the second, and to be able to climb the high ledge, and the artifact is there. And some of the stuff we might have already gotten, so, yeah. We'll just need to go through everything to make sure, you know.
Circling back to the topic of prophecies brought about by the efforts to avoid them, I think I can recall such a story as you mentioned, brother. A Greek tale for the stage. Rather lurid, but very popular. You know the one?
Every Greek knows the tragedy of the Theban king.
Yeah, word gets around about that sort of thing. Brother, what you said before about the oracles of your lands being fooled by their own prophecies, I get the sense that was coming from personal experience, aye?
Yes. Once, I sought the oracle for a means to break my bondage to Ares. One priestess had visions that showed her Olympus would be brought to ruin by the god of war. But we will speak of this later.
Dude is chilling with that artifact, right? Yeah, alright, anyway. Northern chest is right next to us, obviously. We got all that. Hell Tear. From the let's see here. Stand on this platform. Hop down the ledge, open the chest for the previous point, climb up the wooden bridge. Use the rope to go down, find a Hell Tear. Makes sense. I think I saw that Hell Tear here. It's chilling over there, I think. Anything right here.
I see another realm tear from Garn. Shall we close it? Lassa Reef. Lassa Reef. But I'm sure our work is far from over.
We're at 6 already, dang. Close 2 more apparently. Okay, there's that. Alright. Get back in the boat and head north. You'll come across 2 pathways and a small rocky island in the middle. Take the left path. The chest can be seen when you get off the boat to the right. Alright, so that's the Norner chest. Let's see if we got that Norner chest already.
Meeting the Lady of the Forge really brought back some memories. I thought it was only in my homeland you'd see such things.
Mermaids who forge weapons.
Aye. I remember very fondly a lake nymph called Nimue. Very talented with a sword.
Mimir.
I meant that literally. Shame on you. She made the best swords in all the Isles and had big dreams about what she'd do with them one day. I wonder what became of her. Brother, can we get back to what you were saying about the Oracle of your homeland? She had visions of Olympus being brought down.
Yes, by the god of war. Therefore she helped me, intending to undermine Ares and protect her realm. She did not foresee that I would kill him and take his office. In the end, I proved her vision of doom correct.
So the Oracle herself brought about the very future she hoped to avoid. I'm so very relieved we didn't do the same.
This is a new Norner chest.
Bifrost on your left! Yard, on the left! Impressive!
Lord!
You're covered in Bifrost!
Gotta get health back.
I don't understand why they keep fighting. Can't they sense Odin is dead?
They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead. It is a matter of honor.
Yes, they will continue to follow his orders and keep the realms under his thumb.
Not for long, they won't.
The obsidian handles, eh? Level 1, what a joke. Chest here, so where is it? Maximum rage increase, so yeah. So yeah, there's that Norner chest. Alright, so there's that legendary chest, that's right there. Artifact. Get back in the boat, dunk onto the platform, then row east. The dock you need would be just after a giant spinning wheel.
Something is on your mind. What is it?
Freyr's sword. I'm glad he got it back.
Odin stole it?
Not quite. It couldn't be stolen. It had to be given freely. Freyr had it forged in his younger days, imbued with its own motives and passion. For centuries, he swore he would only ever set it down in death or upon meeting the love of his life. Both he and the sword were romantics, you see.
Where? You may tell a story, if you wish.
Am I preferable to silence at last? A rare day. I'm touched. But since you mentioned it, there has been one on my mind of late. It goes back to my earliest days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest.
Rolled. We will finish. finish later. Freya, you spoke of your brother's sword. How did Odin acquire it?
I'll answer this one. Odin, disguised himself as the most beautiful person Freya had ever seen.
This separated Freya from his sword.
Oh, with embarrassing speed.
I am glad Freya ultimately retrieved it.
Me too. My little fool.
Okay, I think I already got this artifact, but I'm gonna check on it. Check it with a video anyway to make sure.
Back from the dwarven...
Okay, yes, I got it. Cool.
Well, seems like a good time to get back to that story you asked for, brother. One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Distractions.
Aye, women, drink, mostly women. As you can imagine, things deteriorated quickly. By autumn, tempers were frayed and wisdom remained in short supply. One day, I watched as the laird and his brother took their hunt. There they found, at the banks of a river, a lady as fair as any they'd left behind. She pleads for their assistance for fear the currents would carry her off if she tried to cross. The laird doesn't miss a beat. He hoists her onto his shoulders, carries her across, sets her down, doffs his cap, and fords back across to his brother, who is dumbfounded, can't even bring himself to speak. The day stretches on, the laird carries on hunting, and his brother quietly gnashes his teeth down to powder. Finally, the dam breaks. "Brother," he cries, "how could you do it after everything we've sacrificed? How could you break your vow like it was nothing, carrying that lass on your shoulders like you were a Shetland pony?" The laird just smiles. "Brother, I set that lass down across the river. 'Tis you that carries her still. Oh, I got a chuckle. A rare day indeed. Suppose more violence in the streets will convince the citizenry that it's safe to emerge.
Hi, Kratos.
This will be of use.
There's a raven, but looks like we already got it. beer here, I can actually get this chest of beer.
Look, over there.
Level 6. Nah. Treasure map. Ooh, we got the flower next.
Freya. What's revived a giant's corpse to stop a certain fight we won't talk about? Could you call on that power again?
Maybe. Do you have a massive giant's corpse for me to revive?
No?
Well, there you go.
Freya, here.
Sparkthorn. You have an interest in botanicals now?
Profane alternate lyrics to my ballads. Absolutely disgusting. But now I wish I could remember some of them.
The paperwork that man created for me. I had to build a chest just for his violations. A big one.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bolster. Once, he taught me a slightly easier method of wire pulling, and from that day on called me his apprentice.
A true asshole he was. Gods, I'm gonna miss him.
Hi! Y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
I have met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sverd Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the ferry. We'll wait for you there.
After the field of Cala.
For the king!
Ready for yourself, worm.
Fall before me! Fall before me! Fall before me! Scared? Fall before me! Triple full
worthless ball bag!
You knew this warrior.
Do me a favor, brother. You see any more of these ghostly berserker tossers, give them the same. You'll be doing the Nine Realms a favor.
Did these warriors wrong you at some point, Mimir? You're quite agitated, even for you.
No need to rehash ancient history if it's all the same to you.
Very well.
What?
I must say, Mimir, of all the cruelties you enacted on Odin's behalf, these rigs were certainly the most subtle.
Mimir.
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
No fish. Surely they retreated to deep water to escape
Enough.
this.
We will continue later.
If memory serves, we're heading in the right direction to find that large dwarven statue. Durlin's hammer shouldn't be far behind.
The Alpha!
Behind you!
Look out! The Alpha!
Poison left side! Not the first time someone's told me that, I suppose.
Is someone there? Please.
What do you want?
Well, to put it simply, my son and I feared it was too dangerous.
Is that why you have...
My son, please find him and tell me his fate. You may help yourself to the treasure. We were sailors once. Left Midgard to seek our fortunes elsewhere. We were so close to succeed. My boy,
It's beautiful from up here.
Over there. Maybe another fallen piece of Asgard.
We should look into it.
Incoming left side!
thought. With Asgard destroyed, where will the Einherjar go?
Valhalla exists both inside and outside of Asgard. Who knows what became of it?
Aye. Suppose they'll have to find rest somewhere.
Phew.
Durlin's hammer.
Still in one piece after all this time. Unlike Durlin's resistance, I suppose.
We will take this to him.
Behind you! The Alpha!
We'll have to find a way through this debris. The broken Muspelheim seed is now complete. We should find a mystic gateway. Perhaps we'll find Surtur's combat challenges.
Must stop that Noken from singing! Valgrim! It attacks from above!
Between the creatures and all the debris, no one could have made it out of here alive.
The Alpha! The Alpha! Grim headed your way! Fast!
Got him!
Another one already? Great!
Why exactly do you keep popping up, little one? Does your boss have you spying on us?
No, that wasn't our intention. You must believe me. I am here solely to serve as a guide, but only if you want. It's standard procedure.
Well, you can rest easy. We'll get these back to Ratatoska.
Thank you. And again, sorry if I offended you. I promise I'll be more helpful next time.
Jumpy little fellow, huh?
Alright, let's go back to that Norner chest, and it looks like maybe we'll have to come back here where we were, but yeah, just to get this Norner chest over here first.
Please, find my son.
The remains are old. His son is sure his own blood.
It costs us little to make sure.
Really? What manner of creature is that?
Dead.
tunnel must open up just ahead.
I can see the rubble from here, brother. Feels like we're in the right place. Quite the sum there, brother.
We will find the ghost son.
Really? His request isn't a distraction?
He does not know his son's fate.
I see. Okay, then. Kratos, don't you have a way through that door?
What are you saying? You can, let that one pass, I guess.
Yes.
Only if you want, though. I don't know. Man, I like that. Cooldown's 24. I should definitely get one of that. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to just have everything high level.
Quite a large geyser. Might be worth investigating, no?
We can see it fine from here.
Near the little shop I'm running out in the Alfheim desert, there's something y'all are probably gonna see. Hell of a job you did at Ragnarök, General. Oh, alright. Yep, okay.
So, one of your mining rigs is here, Mimir.
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
Oh, we're not doing that yet. gotta go over there, go for that entrance, lead to a train cart, take the train, go to the trap door, then climb down, force fork, turn right, then right. You need to a rift, alright. I'll probably do all this shit in these mines, and then I'll go to all those rigs up there for this quest line. Back in this dump. Up here. Yeah.
Well, that's great. I've never been to one of those.
Kratos, I see something. Look, over there.
Something else I recall about that Greek play I mentioned, if you won't take offence to the critique. As a work of performance, it consisted almost entirely of watching people give speeches and receive terrible news. Might have been nice to see more events dramatized instead of described.
It is Greek tradition for a story to unfold in a single time and place uninterrupted. It is more clear.
If you say so. Freya, could you heal the soil here? Make it fit to hold a seed?
Maybe. Undoing generations of smoke, metal, oil. It'd be an undertaking, and not a quick one.
We have the time.
So we do. I'll look into it.
Anything illuminating?
Look, over there. Well done. Now we can cross.
Like they chock-a-block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
How long did it take the dwarves to realize you duped them?
Oh, somewhere between Odin demanding a year's worth of weapons in a month, and their realization that all the gold in Asgard couldn't give them what they actually wanted.
Which was?
A choice. What you just picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps Lunda could craft something from it.
What's the purpose of turning off the mining rigs? Odin's dead.
To remind them of that very fact. For centuries, the dwarves have listened as these machines ground away their independence. Now, it's time for the sweet sound of silence. Brother, I've been meaning to ask. Your homeland. I'd heard the gods there wielded every flavor of power you could imagine. Lightning, fire... whole lot.
As did I, for many years.
Oh. Any chance you could recall some of that magic?
No. I have tried.
Magic is bound to the earth. When your homeland died, your powers probably went with it.
Ah, well, probably for the best. Let the past stay in the past and all that.
Quality stuff for you. What can I do for a goblin?
Impressive.
Know what you want? Let me get my fortune hammer. Woohoo! Looking good.
It fits.
Now go show it off. Better get that armor nice and bloody. Woohoo! Looking good.
It fits.
Let me get my fortune hammer. And what about Freya? What do you need, handsome? Let me get my fortune hammer. Ragnarok armor's on the house. We'll call it a commemorative piece. Let me get my fortune hammer. Want to talk for a spell?
It's still here. The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. I need to set right where it all wrong.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Aye. We fought it at the other Draugr hole, didn't we? Odd.
What did you do?
What I thought was right. Or at least, what I thought was clever.
The Svartalfheim Bay. I ain't been here in years.
Why would the dwarves agree to allow the Aesir to siphon off their resources?
That's the heart of it, eh?
You lied to them.
I lied to them.
Incoming poison up above! Enemy behind you, Kratos! Poison at your back!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
One left.
Your deeds seem to be catching up with you, Mimir. Smart as cheap alive.
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource and mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
The dwarf survived because of you.
Ah, you're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Mimir, I never asked how it felt to lose your head.
What would you have me say? That it tickled?
Merely curious.
If you wish to derive some satisfaction from my pain, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Kratos swung swift and true, didn't you, brother? I felt nary a scratch.
Shame.
Another berserker gravestone.
Do you regret it, Mimir?
Most likely. What are we talking about in particular?
Giving up your body?
I regret exchanging my life for my freedom? That's a question I ask myself every day, my lady.
What about today?
Today? Glad to be out in the world. How else could I spend such quality time with you?
Okay, okay.
The key to that watchtower door should be on this island somewhere.
Enemy behind you, Kratos! It's down!
Rich, left flank!
This place is infested with creatures. They must be nesting nearby.
The Alpha! Behind you, Kratos! The Alpha! Enemies to your left! Deal with the nest, or they'll keep coming!
Looks like you could break through the ground down here. Can't break through the ground from here. We need to get up higher. Maybe if you found a way into that lift. Seems you've got the height you need to smash through the ground.
Enemy behind you! From behind! Incoming! The Alpha!
Take a look at this, Mimir.
key we're looking for. Now we must head to that watchtower on the shore.
What are you not saying?
I just need you to trust me.
Freya, when Hildisvini went to Helheim, how did he not freeze to death?
A perk of the Jofer.
The boar-shifting warriors of Vanaheim, as wise in statecraft as they are deadly on the battlefield.
So they may shift into whatever form they like.
Sure, so long as the only two shapes they'd like to shift into are human and boar.
What exactly are we doing, Mimir?
Fixing a mistake. Just put the key into that lock, brother. There. If you could give that drum a good loud strike.
Mimir, explain.
I hoped it would have escaped by now, but we'll need to free it from its restraints.
What is this?
A Lungbocker. I captured it many years ago.
For Odin?
Yes. I thought it an imaginative and eye-catching way to earn his favor.
It worked?
That it did.
This creature, you enslaved it.
Aye.
The Allfather put you up to this?
No. This was my brilliance at work.
I'm surprised. Chaining up the innocent is a favored pastime of Odin's.
The irony is not lost on me. Right. You chained the fins too. If you could... Easy. Easy.
At least the creature is still alive.
I'm sure it spent countless winters wishing it wasn't. But we're going to free it. And then...
And then it will still wish for death.
Now for the other fin. There may be a way to reach it behind that collapsed debris.
Yelpa!
You're angry with me, aren't you, brother?
I remember the feeling of a yoke around my neck. I would not wish it upon another.
Learn anything? Another throw to the left!
Yelpa!
Why enslave the creature?
Its fat was a good source of oil for Odin's lantern.
Oil. For lanterns.
Whatever anger you're feeling, whatever loathing toward me, it's nothing to what I've said to myself. The fin, if you could.
I know.
Just the tail left now.
A wretch nest. Focus up.
Got him!
The wretch nest was hiding some device. There appears to be a dock just there. Could we unblock it? Perhaps that's how we reach this creature's tail. Let's return to the boat.
You never spoke of this creature.
Does that surprise you? That an old man would be ashamed of the mistakes he's made?
No.
I'd hoped the creature would be long expired by now. But apparently the Aesir couldn't even be bothered to mercy kill it once it was no longer useful.
We could kill it.
No. Not when we can save it. Good. We can reach the tail from this dock.
You would still save this broken creature.
I know what it is to be imprisoned like this. I can't just leave it.
And if it is beyond saving?
I don't understand.
Let us continue.
Watch your left!
Enemy behind you! The Alpha!
Behind you! Look out! The tail must be chained as well. Sliding down that rope should take us where we need to go. There! You're free! What's going on? Maybe it needs a little encouragement. Get me closer to its eye for a face-to-face, brother.
Another incomplete rune slate. Now I just need to speak the word.
Mecking.
Success. The gate is lowering out there. You're punishing yourself, aren't you, Mimir? For exploiting the laborers. For the Lungbacher.
Of course. Who else is going to?
I'd consider Odin chaining you to a tree for hundreds of years a sort of penance.
We'll agree to disagree. you great blubbering beast. Shoo! It's not moving. Why is it not moving?
It has grown accustomed to its chains.
But... No. No, we can fix this. We just need to chase it off. Scare it. Something.
There is no making things right. Only better than they were.
At least it can feel the wind on its face.
May you provide some comfort.
That's not enough.
It seldom is.
Kratos, tell me of an adversary from your homeland. It will serve us well if I understand more of your battle tactics.
There was Medusa, queen of the Gorgons. Her gaze turned men to stone. A mirror would turn her own powers against her.
You better pause there.
Another mining rig's on this island. Just follow the smoke.
You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them?
I don't.
You could likely swing across the gantry. That position looks correct.
Those barrels. I smell fuel. Bet a spark from your blades would cause quite a boom.
What's that? The ground here is unstable. Dropping from a high enough vantage point might break it. The Rigs, the Loombacher. So this is why an entire realm hates you.
Deservedly.
Didn't say it wasn't. I'm just... well, I know how it feels.
Huh. Impressive.
Good idea.
Don't think we can reach it there.
I think the gantry's in the right position now. This equipment's sturdier than I thought.
Done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
A reminder, brother. Lunda could make use of that Svartalfheim slag we collected. Bit of a reward and all that.
Kratos, I see something. Impressive acrobatics. With those rigs disabled, I can actually draw a full breath. The fish are returning.
Oh, so they are. gather the fear.
For King Kong!
I am everywhere!
Yelpa!
Vengor Eldinga!
Yelpa!
Eldinga! Vengi! King Eldinga!
Yelpa!
I will always find you! King Eldinga!
I felt that one, brother.
Devour them! You're mine!
Tell me more of this king.
He's not worth wasting my breath over. His berserker champions even less so. Trash. The lot of them.
Why wait until now to speak of them?
Before, there was nothing to be done. But finding that hilt changed things.
Father,
Speak, spirit.
is that...
Your father is dead.
What?
He went to find the other treasure on...
It seems that in your... you each came to one of the...
I've been such a... Perhaps now.
What a shame.
In their attempt to spare the other, they both perished. There is a lesson there.
What now?
We will retrieve the treasure, then return to the father.
What for?
Finish what he and his son started.
That water wheel's getting no water. Something appears to be atop that island.
Perhaps the treasure the spirit spoke of.
We could use that lift. but not while it's up there.
Stop squirming.
You did it, Master Kratos! A spectacular job! Keep it up and you'll become an expert in no time.
I can't tell if he was patronizing or if that was just plain sad.
Both.
The gate is down, but it has to stay that way. There's a gear, see? Connected to the gate. We'll need to get rid of those rocks. Let's get these rocks out of the way, no? Up there. That'll help with the crate. There we go.
The wee bastard's about to explode! Quite the cache. I see why it meant so much to our lost treasure seekers. Perhaps we should go tell the father what became of his son. I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom, magic, ability to tolerate you for long periods of time.
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
Oh, you're back.
We have news of your son.
Oh.
He died trying to find...
No.
He disobeyed.
Yes. We'd be alive.
Don't blame yourself.
Nevertheless.
I'm glad we did this, Kratos.
Yes.
And I'm sure Atreus will be as well.
Yes.
Brother, in my travels, I heard of a great battle in your homeland, at a place called the Gates of Fire.
The Hot Gates.
You were there?
No.
Is that regret in your voice?
I did regret not dying there for many years, but no longer.
Headed back to the city?
Svartalfheim slag. I can make something with it.
Thanks for collecting that.
Let me get my fortune hammer. Oh, heading up already? Got time to chat?
is wrong?
I should have changed. Sewn some mourning garb. We're not dressed properly.
We're fine. The dwarves don't typically require formal wear at funerals.
Brock certainly would not.
Perhaps.
Still, now you've got me thinking of what I might look like with some jewellery around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard. That'd be quite fetching, eh?
Thanks for trying.
There they are, brother.
Oh, come on, surely he'll be along. It's his brother.
Let's hope so. Loss can do things to a man. You made it. We can begin.
I love you, Brock. Sindri. Brock was...
Gets bigger the more you take away.
understand these poems.
Oh, there's always meaning if you look hard enough, brother. It's all in what you bring to it.